Hello, everybody, and happy Make It Monday. This is Laura Buechler from Inkyfingers Papercrafting, and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Nanaimo, BC. How is everyone doing today? It's not snowing or, weird, windy, stormy weather like it was last week, so I'm happy with that. We are going to make this gorgeous card today using items from the Sun Prince suite. And don't forget to stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be giving away this card to a winner from last week. So let's get started. Let's make some room. First of all, I want to show you the Sun Prince suite in the annual catalog. It's on page 90. So we are using this gorgeous designer series paper. Oh, let me make that bigger so you can see it. There we go. We're going to be using some of this designer series paper, and we're also going to be using this Nature's Print bundle. So I'm going to be making a diagonal joy fold card, which I cased from Lavon Schwendman. And I will be posting all the measurements after the video in my my VIP group, the Social Stampers, and there will also be a PDF download that you can get from my website, inkyfingers.ca. This part of the card is super easy. It's just a regular standard card, 5.5 by 8.5, with a score line in the center. Hey, Kathy. Hey, nice to see you. It is a fun card. I agree. I'm going to score this part. I'm pretty sure this is 8.5. Yes, it is. So I'm going to score this at 4.25. I'm going to make sure to score it, not cut it. How many times has that happened to you? It definitely happens to me. If I know I'm going to be doing a lot of scoring, or even not a lot, I might just take the cutting blade out of my trimmer altogether. And then I know I'm not going to cut by accident. Hey, Maury, thanks for joining us. We missed you on the weekend, Maury. I hope you enjoyed the play. Tell us in the comments what you thought of the show. Now, I've still got my trimmer out, and that's because I'm going to cut this card base diagonally. So here's our card base. Hey, Colleen. Hello from Idaho. Wow, that's a long way away. That's so cool. So I am going to cut from this top of the score line down to the bottom corner of the card. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can maybe see that a little better. So I'm cutting from this top of the score line down to the bottom corner of the card base. And that's what's going to create this cool diagonal panel that we have. Here we go. It's just that easy. And I'm going to do the same thing. I have two pieces of designer series paper here that are both 4 by 5.25, both from that beautiful suite. And I'm going to cut one of them diagonally. And I'm just going to randomly choose that it's going to be this one. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut from the top corner to the bottom right corner, cut that diagonally. And then that's going to fit quite nicely onto the card base. Yeah, isn't that show hilarious, Maury? I loved it. I'm not even sure, is it on for another week? Anybody who's watching who is on the Central Vancouver Island area, if you want to go see a really hilarious play, it's called Play On, and it's playing at the Ladysmith Little Theater. I laughed my butt off. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together with the DSP that I've cut, because there's honestly not a lot more to the card than what I've already done. It is so simple to put together once you get these pieces done. And it's one of those cards where it looks like a huge big wow, and it is a huge big wow, but it's really not that hard to do, which that's one of my favorite styles of cards to do, is something that's really quite simple and fun to do, but then when the person receives it, they're like, wow, how did you do that? So there's our beautiful diagonal front panel. Now I'm going to take this piece of designer series paper and it's going to go on the inside of my card. Oh, yesterday was the last day. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad that you got to see it. Glad I got to see it too. All right. There we go. And we've got this other little card that we created. This is where we're going to put some things on this little piece. I'm going to put this designer series paper on the front of this little mini card. Sold out show. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. So this we're going to attach. I'm not going to attach it quite yet, but this is how it's going to go together. So even before you open the card, you can see 3 different pieces of designer series paper, right? We've got this panel here, we've got this diagonal panel here, and then we've got just a hint of the panel that's at the back. So before I put this together, I want to put in my white piece here into the mini card, and I'm going to stamp on it. We need to do a little bit of stamping. The designer series paper and the fold, the cool fancy fold, do a lot of the work for you, but we do need to add a stamp. So I'm using the Nature's Prints bundle in that same suite. So I'm going to stamp best wishes and happy thoughts on the inside of the card in Night of Navy ink. That's going to coordinate so nicely with that paper. There we go. So those of you who are watching today, if you're enjoying the video, if you like the card, please take a moment to hit that heart button. That helps Facebook to show my videos and my content to more people, which really helps me. Absolutely free to do, and it makes a big difference for my business, so I appreciate that. Now that I've got my beautifully stamped sentiment, I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the mini card. Oh, you like the card within a card, Kathy? It's always a fun one to do, right? There we go. So there's the outside and the inside. And I'm going to attach that to the larger card. Right? It's so easy peasy. Now, of course, if you want to buy the products that I'm demonstrating here today, they are available from Stampin Up. You can buy them through my website at inkyfingers.ca, and you can make a card just like this, or choose a different bundle and different set of paper and make the same style card with different products that you like. Now, we are going to add something fun to the front. We're going to add a beautiful stamped, well, some kind of floral image thing. I told you last time, I don't know anything about plants. I just know things about cards. So I don't know what kind of plant this is, but we're going to stamp it. Once again, using Night of Navy ink. Did you all hear that there's going to be a color refresh this year with Stampin' Up? Which means that some of the core colors from the Brights, Regals, Subtles, and Neutrals family are going to retire, and then we're going to get some new colors into our core color collection. So of course, anytime I'm stamping now, I'm thinking to myself, oh, I wonder if this color is going to stay or is it going to go? And how would I feel about it if it did go? Am I ready for it to go, or do I want it to stick around? Night of Navy, I definitely want it to stick around. I love it. Need to trim that down a little bit to fit in my mini machine. There we go. Trying to make room on the desk here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I have got the coordinating die from the Nature's Prints bundle, and I'm going to cut this out. Oh, I see that my video is a little bit frozen. Come on, video, wake up. Let's get on with it. We're crafting. We don't have time to mess with technology. So what color, what's your number one color that you hope definitely does not retire? Put that in the comments and let me know. Night of Navy is one of your favorites too, Maury. You have good taste. If Blackberry Bliss were to retire, I think I would need to go into a period of mourning. That would really be rough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My technology has totally given up on me. All right, let me try again. Bear with me here. Keep telling me what color would make you really sad if it retired. There we go. Get into here and fix my camera. Go onto my desk. Done. Mute. Enter. Okay, we're almost there, folks. There it is. There's my desk. Ta-da! Okay, so what you didn't get to see was me cutting out this beautiful, whatever kind of plant this is, with the die from the Nature's Prints bundle. So what I'm going to do now is grab my card, and I'm going to stick this onto the front of my card with some dimensionals. Too many to name. I agree, Maury. What's one color then that you could stand to be retired? What's one color that you wouldn't cry over? For me, I would not cry over Flirty Flamingo. It's never been a favorite for me, and I find it really hard to find different color combinations with Flirty Flamingo that I like. I don't know. It's just never been my color. So what are the colors that you wouldn't be too sad to see go? All right, there is the front of my card with my beautiful plant, and then my sentiment on the inside. Now, of course, I'm going to grab my rhinestones, my iridescent rhinestones, and give that some bling. Petal pink you could live without. Okay, I've had a few people say that to me, Kathy, and I don't really get it because I love petal pink. I don't know. I love how everybody has different ideas about the colors they love and the colors they don't. Blushing Bride can go. Okay, yeah. I would rather have keep Petal Pink and lose Blushing Bride if that were the choice, but who knows? Who knows what it will be? We will find out on March 29th, and we'll see what we're going to see. All right, so here is my finished card, and don't forget that if you share the video, you get a chance to win this card. And I'm going to give away this one right now. This one is from last week's video. So just make sure when you share the video that you put a comment that you shared it, because sometimes Facebook privacy doesn't allow me to see who shared it. So again, if you like the video, make sure you hit the heart button. And if you'd like to win this card, go ahead and share it and then comment shared, and we'll see who we give this card away to next week. But for now, it is time to give away this gorgeous card that we made with the Fancy Flora Suite last week. And I'm very happy to say that we're going to give away this card to someone who's here this week, and that is Kathy Sock, or Sock. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but Kathy, you are the winner of this card. So send me a message, please, and give me your mailing address, and I will pop this in the mail to you. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And don't forget that you can shop for all the supplies at my website. And you'll also find the sign up for my email newsletter, my class dates, and so much more. Lots of tutorials and lots of fun at my website, inkyfingers.ca. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time on Make It Monday. Bye.